Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Thursday, the 14th of April 2022. We've got a couple of stories and we're going to jump into the preview for tomorrow's game away at Preston. We got this from news@den.co.uk. Mill boss on Easter games as Preston North End and Hull City present very different tests. Mill faced two very different challenges over the Easter weekend, but boss Gary Rowett doesn't pay much attention to where sides are in the league. Mill will go to Preston on Good Friday, and I hope that's tomorrow, and the home side still have a chance of finishing in the top six. The Lions then host the previously relegation threatened Hull City team with little left to play for this season on Easter Monday. The Lions ended third place Huddersfield Town's 17-game unbeaten run last month, but then had their own 8-match unbeaten sequence ended by Stoke City, who are in mid-table. Mill have almost no margin for error in their last 5 games and also need rivals to drop points. Rowett was asked about the different positions of the next two opponents, and he said, "If Preston win the game, they're a point behind us, so they'll see it as if they've got plenty to play for," Rowett said. "Whether they are looking viably at the playoffs, I don't know. They'll both want a strong end of the season. Every team you have to respect are going to play to their maximum to try and win the game. I would want to do that if our team was a little bit low down in the league. I would want the team to go and perform for their own futures and to finish the season strongly. I don't really read too much into where a team is in the league. It's more about working out a game plan that we think can cause Preston problems at home. They want to make the run-in interesting in front of their own fans. We're all going to the game on the back of a win, and the first goals for the club for Danny McNamara and Oliver Burke in the 4-1 victory over Barnsley at the Den last Saturday. Rowett said earlier this season that McNamara had to add more of an attacking output to his game. He has since got his first assist in the Lions shirt, and Rowett, who was a Premier League fullback, believes McNamara is now getting into better areas more regularly. The fact of the matter is, the modern day fullback has to contribute in attacking and defensive sense because they're in between. That's the whole point of the wingback," Rowett said. "If you were a fullback, the emphasis was more on the defensive, but even nowadays, most fullbacks are in a back four are quite attacking. Certainly in a back five, you have to get forward and you have to influence the game in the other half of the pitch. I was pleased he did that. He's got better at that. He's got in better positions, but he just hadn't managed to finish off those chances. There were quite a few moments where he thought he would, but he hadn't quite done it. I think it'll be a relief for him. It'll be a nice feeling to know that he can do it and to give him that belief to go and get in those areas more often." So yep, there you have it. So Rowett ahead of the Preston and Hull games. Want to bring you this. This was a tweet that got up the other day. And yeah, so McNamara and Burke are in the team of the week for the last weekend. So there you have it. They are in the team of the week, which is good. And talking of the EFL, so the EFL playoff dates confirmed. And you scroll down, and there are literally no words. It's just graphics. Just literally the Excel graphic. So here we go. I'm going to talk about it. I hope I don't jinx it. Friday the 13th. If we finish 6th, which is probably most likely, I think if we do finish in the playoffs, it will be 6. I think the other playoff teams will be Huddersfield, Forest, and Sheffield United. If we finish in that, I think, yeah, as I've said before, I think it's between Luton, us, Blackburn, and Middlesbrough for that 6th spot. That's why it's vital that tomorrow morning in that early game, 12:30 kickoff, that Luton lose to Nottingham Forest, and if they do, I'm expecting big things from Millwall come 3 o'clock against Preston, because I am going to be so fucking hyped. I'm sure a lot of you will be as well. That if Luton are losing, then that makes they've dropping points. We can catch them, but we need to win. So come that Preston game, I'm going to be so up for it. and if at the end of the game we've lost, I'm going to be so down. It's going to be the roller coaster of emotion that football is at times, and it will be what it will be. But we will see tomorrow. Can't wait. So here you go. If we finish 6th, as I've just explained, I think we will. Most likely, if we do get in the playoffs, it will be 6th. We will have an evening game on Friday the 13th of May against a team that finishes 3rd, which will probably be Nottingham Forest. It may be Hull, might even be Bournemouth, which is a possibility, and would probably kind of connect with how the season's going, because we do play Bournemouth in the last game of the season, don't we? Which is, I think, is it on the 8th of May, 7th of May, something like that. So literally the week after we play Bournemouth last game of the season, we could be playing them in the playoffs, which you get that all the time when you in the FA Cup. You get drawn against a team in your own league and you're literally playing the week after, and it's weird and annoying, but it happens all the time. So we will play on Friday the 13th, and that will be at the Den. So home game at the Den. Do you remember Satanta when they had all that on they had the TV games, and we were playing Friday nights at the Den quite a few times, and Thursday nights as well. Interesting times. Whatever happened to them, eh? But yeah, there you have it. It's a Friday night game at the Den, Friday the 13th, 7:45 kickoff. I'm sure that the Metropolitan Police will be loving that. They will be loving that. And then, for some reason, there's only a 2-day break, and then we go again. Monday the 16th, we are away at either Bournemouth or Forest, or maybe even Huddersfield. So on the Monday night, so not a lot, not a massive turnaround. Normally, don't they do Tuesday, Saturday? Obviously, this is Sky fucking up the fixture. Even the other team, they have Saturday, Tuesday, so that's still only a 2-day break. Yep. But so if we do get in the playoffs, if it will most likely be Friday, Monday, which in terms of having stuff booked, like if you got weddings or that'll be on a Saturday, won't it, or a Sunday? So that won't fuck your thing up there. You'll be sweet to go with that. But if you've got like a trip away for the weekend there, or something else, and just the final will be on the 29th of May at 4:30. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because literally that's chances of getting there are even slimmer, but there is still a chance. We're going to move on now to a preview of tomorrow's Preston North End game. Here we have 11v11.com, and this is the historical record of trips to Preston for Millwall. The very first one was on the 60th of October 1928, nearly 100 years ago, just under. And we actually won it 4-3. And then we lost, and then we won. A bit patchy the early years. We did do 2 years in a row, 2 1-0 wins in 1968, 1969. But after 1969, it took a horrible turn. We did not win for many a year. And if you were following Millwall during this time, you'll probably shudder at the words Preston North End away. So 1969, October, a 1-1 draw. And then 3 defeats, a 0-0 draw, 2 defeats, a 0-0 draw, another 3 defeats, till we finally get a win away at Preston, a 1-0 win in November 1998. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games without a win. 13 trips to Preston North End without a win. Ouch. And then after that win, we have another 3 defeats in a row in the early 2000s. and then it gets a bit patchy. We win one now. We draw, we lose. We draw 2-0-0s. 2010, 2017. We lose 3-2 in 2018, but that was just before Christmas. So, and then the last 2 trips to Preston North End, 2 clean sheets, 2 wins. A 1-0 win and a 2-0 win. So maybe under Gary Rowett playing Rowett football, we've got a team that can beat Preston North End away. Maybe all these other incarnations of Millwall football team, they probably didn't. They played a bit too attacking. They didn't have the defensive steel. Maybe they actually tried to win a game and ended up losing it. I don't know. But yeah, so as the tide turned, because 2 wins in a row, the last time we did that, have we ever done that? Yeah, so the last time we did that, 1968, 1969, again two clean sheets, two 1-0 wins. The game after, we drew it 1-1, and then we went on an horrible run. And so the one in 68, 69, and the one last year and the year before, the only times we won 2 times in a row, travelling up to Preston. So, if we were to win tomorrow, 3 wins in a row, that would be historical, and unprecedented. If you are a betting man and you looked at these numbers, you would say, well, the most likely thing to happen is that Millwall will lose this game. Looking at all these red L's on this screen. But history is in the past and we are in the present, and it won't be settled like that. So here we go. This is the most recent games. This is from whoscored.com, and as you can see here, a lot of clean sheets for us, clean sheets for them. 2-0 draws. They beat us 2-0, we beat them 2-0 and 1-0. And I said the game there 3-2 that they beat us by, that was just before Christmas, so obviously probably a bit cold, so probably both teams decided to keep warm by trying to actually score some goals. So that worked out well in 3-2 there. Let's look at the match facts on the right hand side. Preston have seen under 2.5 goals in 6 of their last 7 home matches against Millwall in all competitions. Indeed. Preston have won their last 3 home matches. Oh dear. Preston have won with a 1-goal margin in their last 3 home matches. Okay. Millwall are undefeated in their last 5 matches against Preston in all competitions, so that means home and away as well. So yeah, and just going back to this thing here, as you can see, so both teams to score, no, only once, that game there in 2018. So let's go down to the table as it stands. So we are 9th, they are 13th. But if you look at the numbers, we're probably like pretty similar teams. They've actually drawn more games than us, lost the same amount. The goals are similar, 45 goals scored for us, 43 for them. We've conceded 40, they've conceded 46, so only our slightly better defence is what's helping us there. But yeah, not a lot in it, even though we're 4 points ahead of them and 4 places as well. So let's look at the home table. So obviously Preston, okay, so it says here they've won their last 3 home matches, but they've won 8, drawn 9, so they like to draw at home. They've only lost 3 times at home. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I wonder who were the teams that beat them at home. If it's Fulham, Bournemouth, and if it's like really good teams, or is there a team on our level that's beat them at home? Don't know. So yeah, home goal scored 27, same as us. They conceded a few more. So that's them at home. What about us away? Okay. Yeah, not too good. Not too good. So you're looking at this team needing to beat this team with this away form, needing to beat this team here with this home form. Not looking too good, is it? This is the thing. Like, come tomorrow, if Luton have lost, I'm gonna forget all this. I'm gonna forget how bleak it looks. I'm still gonna be hyped up that we can win that game. So the form, here you go in form table 8 and 10, not a lot in it. They've won one extra game than us, and we've drawn it. Same defeats. We've scored 3 more goals. They've conceded 1 more. Again, pretty similar teams in terms of results and output. Not much in it over the season, over the last 6 games. Yes, so let's scroll down and have a look. So this is Preston's last 6 home matches, and this is Millwall's last 6 away matches. Now our defence away the last 2 games has kind of struggled because they've conceded 2 at Stoke, 2 set pieces, not very good. 1 own goal, George Saville, thank you very much. And Luton again, own goal from Jake Cooper. 2-2, so we've conceded 2 goals in the last 2 matches. But before that was 2 clean sheets, and then before that we conceded 1 goal. So 2 clean sheets in 6 games for us. Now for Preston at home, 3 clean sheets against a couple of decent teams. Huddersfield. Now obviously we beat Huddersfield at home. They drew 0-0. Preston, Forest drew 0-0, and in the local derby against Blackpool, 1-0. So it seems they have a style of playing in tight games where they can shut up shop. Because they get played against QPR and beat them 2-1, played against Reading and lost 2-3, and played against Bournemouth and 1-2-1. But in the tight games against good teams as well, 3 clean sheets, but they failed to score in those games. Interesting stuff there. Let's scroll down. There are the strengths and weaknesses for each team. So defending set pieces is very weak for them. Well, let's hope we can actually fucking score from one then. Very likely Preston will score from a direct free kick, Millwall will score from a direct free kick, and Millwall will score from a set piece situation. Okay. So one thing I wanted to point out, don't know if you've noticed this yet, this season we have not had a red card yet. Not a 1 red card yet. Now that I've said that, there is a full moon this weekend, isn't it, by the way? Maybe we'll get one tomorrow, but I wanted to look it up. I thought, well, when's the last time? Have we ever gone a season without getting a red card? So I went on to the fantastic millwallhistory.org.uk. Don't know if you know this website. It's it's a fan site that you kind of don't get anymore. Well run website. So 1980 to 1981, we did not get a single red card. 1987 to 88. What happened in that year? Exactly. So all these other seasons, plenty of red cards, plenty and plenty and plenty of red cards. So yeah, that was it. So the last time we went through the season without getting a red card was 1987 and 1988. Then what happened then? Well, I'll tell you what happened. We got promoted from this league. We actually won the league, and yeah, we ended up being in a top division first time in our history. Spent 2 seasons there. Finished, I think it was 10th in the first season, which is fucking insane. And good times. And all this was happening back at the old den just before we moved in the new stadium. Teddy Sheringham was there. Yeah, so could we be on for another promotion from this division without a red card all season? Or will we get a red card that fucks our season up maybe this weekend because there's a full moon, if you believe in that stuff, the lunar lunatics. So I just wanted to point that out. Now we're going to move on to the prediction from whoscored.com. Here's their prediction. There's the missing players. La la la. As we scroll down, we've seen the match facts. In form, Aston Villa loanee Cameron Archer added to his latest tally last weekend as Preston sealed victory at home against an injury-ravaged QPR side. Well, QPR is shit, so that doesn't really count, does it? The Lily Whites are on the brink of breaching the top half thanks to back-to-back league wins. Millwall were at their rampant best when they welcomed relegation-threatened Barnsley to the Den last time out, storming to a 4-1 home victory with help from a Dan McNamara brace. The Lions trail 6th place Sheffield United by 4 points with 5 games remaining. And they predict Preston North End 0, Millwall 1. Fantastic. I'll take that all fucking day long. All day long. Yes, please. So, what does David Prutton say? So this is from skysports.com. David Prutton's predictions. Every week he does his predictions. I want to scroll down. Oh yeah, one thing before I get there. I thought. Now I looked on the Mill website. I looked at the Preston game on the fixtures, and underneath it said buy video match pass, and it had a link to click on. They've changed that now. It says audio match pass. So I told you all in the video the other day that you could watch this game. You can't watch this game. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe it was a mistake. I think maybe they've used up all their opportunities to show the game on iFollow. There's a set limit, and because we've had COVID games postponed, I think that's kind of used up our things. And they're not budging. They're not giving us any extra, even though they basically played 2 whole seasons with fucking games behind closed doors. And iFollow on demand every game. So don't know why they can't give us a couple of more games, but that's how it is. Everything's getting back to normal, and including iFollow being weird and unpredictable. So yeah, the game is not on iFollow. You'll have to listen to it on iFollow. You can't watch it on iFollow, and it's not going to be on the Sky Red button either, I believe. Yeah, but they do have 4 of these games on. So I think these are the games that aren't on Sky, the ones at the bottom. And David Prutton's prediction is Preston 2, Millwall 2. Crazy. Okay, so he probably thinks that maybe we're going to be losing and we get the lead, lose it, then lose and then come back to try and win the game, but only ended up drawing. It could, you know, those games where you're like, oh, we need to win this game, so then they just fucking go for it and end up scoring, but it's not enough. Or we attack too much and then concede. Because I think that's the only way where it's going to be 2-2. Is where if we're behind, then we have to fucking go for it, go for broke. Because I think defensively we're pretty sound. But that's not unprecedented, is it? 2. So we've conceded 2 goals in the last 2 games, so that's probably 2 away games. That's what he probably's looking at there. And then he probably thinks, well, we can score 2 against Preston. So 2-2 he's going for. So whoscored.com went for us to win 1-0. He's going for a 2-2. What am I going for? I have no idea which way this can go. Like I say, there's probably going to be a red card. I have no idea. I would hope that we could win this game. I mean, our away form is shocking. Their home form is decent. So you're looking at something that needs to go against the grain, that go against what currently has happened in the past. And like I'm saying, let me scroll back up. This game here, that's on Sky Sports at 12:30. Hopefully the players might be watching it or keeping up with it. If Luton lose that game, fucking hell, please Millwall win this game, because that is it. This is it. This is the universe giving you a gift. Luton have just started to fade away. They've got injuries now. They had 2 players go off in the last game injured, losing to Huddersfield. They can now lose to Forest. This is it. This is the chance, and you need to be ready to take it. Don't get ready. Don't, oh, they've lost, now we can get ready. No, be ready. Assume that they're gonna fuck up. Be ready to get in there and get it. And I hope they will be. I think, like, as we've seen the last 2 games that Gary Rowett's taken to Preston North End, 2 wins with 2 clean sheets, and I think I'm gonna go Millwall 1, Preston 0. I'm gonna go Preston 0, Millwall 1. And on that note, thank you for watching, and good